I like how it feels, though.
Sean's favorite song.
You keep making innuendos like unintentionally.
At the start of every movie.
She's talking about my tie, for the record, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
like its texture.
Not anything else.
And taste.
I'm wearing his tie.
Time to go to the gummy ship for the space.
When are we gonna make the penis gummy ship?
We just have to get, like, I think, through the pirate ship to get more blocks to use.
Okay.
We haven't gotten it yet, so...
We got a trophy.
Oh, I can just skip Nightmare. Well, that's fine. We need to go do them all. Oh, I went normal drive.
Okay.
Oh,
God.
normal drive. Oh.
I hate my life.
Oh.
I hate it because of you.
Oh.
Because of Chris?
Yeah, Chris.
He sucks
Trying to milk us for more video.
Yeah. He was like, whoops, normal.
I don't get paid for this.
We'll beat the game by sundown. I better extend it somehow.
Yeah. Sundown.
What?
That's not happening.
Hey!
Oh,
Here we
okay,
go.
That's very nice.
You like that recovery?
So he
No.
trolled us, is what he's saying.
Yeah. You thought I was going to fly the
You
whole way there?
having
You're
fun?
stupid.
Yeah.
Are you having fun with,
Had a lot of
with
fun.
yourself, Chris?
Having fun with myself.
There
So
it is.
I watched the new Footloose.
Yeah.
What?
I was very disappointed.
Why did you watch that? We talked about
Okay.
not watching that.
There was no Kevin Bacon.
Right?
For
Yeah.
one, I mean, okay, I get he
Immediate-
wasn't gonna play the teenager main character,
Right.
But I also didn't like. There was no cameo at all. I thought he'd show up like
No.
I don't know.
Why would he
somewhere
show up in
else
that?
As an older guy,
No,
like
it's
just make
terrible.
a cameo.
No, why would he want to be associated with that?
I thought he'd
Yeah.
come in and be like do 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 do, and then like walk away. I thought that would be awesome.
What is that, though?
I'm footloose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do, and it wasn't.
Bacon.
So number 2 complaint. Okay, so the guy they got, gymnastically, okay, way better than Kevin Bacon.
One would
It's
hope.
true.
Who
It's
is it?
true.
Who is it?
Some douchebag. I don't even know his name.
I'll look it up, though.
Okay, you
Oh,
look it
God.
up. And then, but he was not, I didn't think as good of a dancer.
Well, what the hell? That's the whole point.
And he also, the scene where he goes into the abandoned warehouse, you know what I'm talking about? Did you
No.
even see the original Footloose?
I've never seen it.
Okay,
well.
here's Footloose. Kevin Bacon gets really upset.
Right.
And the only way to release upsetness feelings is to dance it away.
But it's banned in the town.
Right,
But
I
it's
knew
banned in the town.
I know the premise.
Well, I
you
know, but
moron.
I'm just wait. He can't. So I'm just explaining. He can't go dance in the street, or he'll be arrested.
Right.
So he has to dance somewhere not in this public view. So he goes to his warehouse.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, and he gets on his car,
Yeah,
And-
I've seen that, though.
and it's like, do 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 do
Is he the one? Kenny Wormhold or whatever?
do 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 do.
It's a terrible name. It's true.
It's bad. It's a bad name. Wait,
Um,
can you give
and
me my
then
phone
and then
back?
and then he sings to Heaven helps the man who fights his fear.
That sounds horrible.
Love's
It's a great song.
Just wait. Love's the only thing that keeps me here. And it's great.
Whoa!
It's better than that a little bit.
A little.
And he dances, and it's great. So that scene is better in the original.
Okay.
And also, there's no Heaven Helps the Whatever song by Kenny Loggins.
Yeah, but they would have just covered it if they even included it.
It would have
I'm
been a
glad they
cover.
didn't.
Yeah. You want to know my second complaint?
Footloose is terrible in the remake.
Yeah.
The song?
It's Blake Shelton
Yeah.
singing Footloose.
It's all country western.
Yeah.
Why did you watch it? We talked about how stupid that would be.
He was like, Footloose.
This is a betrayal of
Footloose.
trust. Like, you know better than to do that, and now you're going to waste my time
Well, a
telling me
lot
about
of
how awful it
people
was.
liked it. I thought it was going to be good.
Did anybody like it?
I don't
It's
think.
popular.
All right.
Rotten
here we go.
Tomatoes. Rotten
I'm
Tomatoes
gonna
right
I'm
now.
gonna RT
Okay,
it.
let's put the over-under before you find it. I'm going to
Okay.
say under 42.
No, I'm going to say over 60.
Whoa. No.
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna
You
say
just
Chris.
between. Just do the between.
Okay, I'm in between.
Okay.
I'm in between.
Because this is just the aggregate of critics, right? Not fans?
Yeah, it's just critics.
Critics.
Keep in mind, though, I'm like religiously on Rotten Tomatoes.
So he knows.
Yeah.
So
And
I
I'm probably
already
wrong, but
probably
I'm going
know-
to hope that I'm right.
I've been wrong before, though. So
42% or less.
This isn't working though. Is the problem?
Yeah,
So we'll
It's not
never settle the
going.
bet.
it's not working because you found the stat and it's like 85%.
Oh no! My Chrome went away.
Heaven helps Michelle to find this stat.
Yes! That's the work.
That was amazing.
Yeah, we work on it. What
It's
can I
almost like
say?
you planned it.
We were like,
Yeah.
okay, we're just gonna bring
Oh,
up Sean
no.
watching Footloose, so that after 5 minutes we can bring up this one line of the song,
That was amazing.
and we're gonna blow her mind.
Tied into Rotten Tomatoes.
My mind was blown.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
this
true.
is taking a lifetime.
Okay, nobody cares this much how much Footloose was rated.
I care. Like, oh my god, here we go.
Oh,
Just trust me.
I don't trust you at all.
Trust. I wonder.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has a 40%.
That's-
Shocker.
higher than I thought.
I wonder what the original Footloose is, though.
I'll-
Because it's a
I'll look it up.
classic, but
Well,
that doesn't necessarily mean it's a high.
In 20 minutes we'll get this one, and then we can move on to the
Right,
original.
right. Oh, here we go. The original.
How do we feel about
God.
these looks,
Okay.
by the way?
The original. What?
How do we feel about these looks, by the way?
I like
Love
all
it.
of them.
I
They're my
love it.
favorite. They're my favorite secondary looks. in
I
the
think
movie,
they're the
too.
best blend, right?
Yeah. Well, and it's. I mean, there's some levels like the Hercules one. They're not wearing anything.
Yeah.
Well, they're wearing clothes, but they're not wearing like anything
Yeah.
themed.
So, you guys met Zach. Oh, you didn't meet Zach. You saw Zach.
Who's Zach?
Holly's
Oh yeah,
brother.
right.
Okay.
He went and how? Whoa! I'm gonna start over
What
for
are you-
Halloween.
Okay.
For Halloween, he went as him, and he looked amazing.
He went as Sora.
Yes.
You can't just point.
Point and
on
say
it.
him.
Sora
He went as
in
him from the
Halloween
Powerpuff
Town.
Boys?
And-
Girls?
Did he do good? I bet you
Yeah.
it's a popular cosplay.
yeah.
I bet you everything Kingdom Hearts is popular
It-
cosplay.
it
to
is.
Be honest.
Yeah,
But
but how
look
did
at
he
him.
get
He did-
Sora's hair right?
He did the helmet. A helmet.
How did
What
he
am I
get-
talking
What
about?
is wrong with you?
How did he get Sora's hair right? That is a great question.
Because he's super artsy and just knows what he's doing.
Why are these bad guys not responding
They're
to
not
us?
real. They're from Jack.
Oh,
I just forget how to get them to trigger or whatever.
I thought there was a
Guys,
glitch.
I have a thing to tell
Okay, yeah,
you.
There we go.
wait, we have to watch this cutscene.
Look, we're in a good world now, so we have to pay some attention.
Okay.
This isn't Atlantica.
Oh my god, the mayor.
This movie freaks me out.
No, I love it.
I
Shut up.
don't love it.
It's good.
King of nightmares.
In my opinion, it's better in the game than in the actual movie.
No, the movie's good. You're dumb.
It's weird. It's
No, it's
weird.
great. Jack is amazing. I love
He's not. Why
Sally.
is he so amazing? He's a douchebag.
He is, but he's confused.
He's only confused because he's grown up his whole life as a Halloween man, and
It's
now
not
he
his
has to be
fault.
Christmas man.
He never wanted to be the Pumpkin King. They made him that.
You didn't want to grow up in Kingman, but you did, and now look at what a mess you are.
That's
Yeah.
basically being a huge asshole, and they give you the asshole crown. It's like, well, it's not his fault. Maybe he didn't want it, but that's what he gets.
He is. He's also dapper as hell. Look at him.
He's also way too skinny. He needs to
No,
get some meat on those
I like
bones.
it because he's like looks like a heroin addict.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that's
that's a
something
shocker.
we like. That we are reminded of that.
All right, I'm
on
going back to this.
Most hallowed
Okay.
of
All right, what
Eves.
do you guys think that the original got?
I'm going to say 87.
I'm gonna say less than 50.
It got a 56%.
God damn it. Okay.
You're still closer.
And now for the new one.
Okay, I was above 60.
60
It's going to be higher than the original, isn't it?
71%.
Yes. Boom. Punch. I'm not saying it deserves that. I'm just saying win. A
Okay,
win,
so
win.
Rotten Tomatoes devalued as a legitimate source.
Well, that's the problem, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It sucks, but I use it religiously. all the time.
I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah. You know, the original really is not that great of a movie, though. Like it's pulpy and
Yeah.
I love it, but talking like a quality movie. Okay. Also, Dennis Quaid
Yeah. he's
does
in-
not have the intimidation factor that John Lithgow did.
Yeah.
Not afraid of him.
yeah.
He's been like the Family Guy way too much.
Yeah, that's true. That's weird. That's the weird choice that they made there.
Yeah, okay. So the daughter gets punched in the stomach by the boyfriend, right? So
What?
this is the thing that happens. The boyfriend sucks. By the way, oh my god, can you look up the guy?
Yeah, I have the list right here.
This is the new one or
Yeah,
the old
this is
one?
the new one.
Okay. Is there a Swayze anywhere in there? Because the boyfriend literally looks like Patrick Swayze's younger clone.
No, I see no Swayze.
It's amazing. I almost
Do
thought
you
they
remember
brought
his
him
name?
back from the dead.
Remember
It was,
his name?
That's offensive, but I thought, no, I
Yeah.
don't. I think his name is Chuck. In the movie, it's Chuck.
Patrick Fluger.
What? So the first name was right,
Here he
but
is. Here he is.
not in a way that matters at all.
Maybe the
I mean, he even looks like Patrick Swayze there. I mean, let's be
I can
honest.
see that.
devices
He's in a bunch of crappy movies.
So, anyways, Patrick Swayze Jr. punches the Julian Huff Julian's a boy's name. He punches Julianne Hough in the stomach,
Ariel.
beats her up. It's really sad. And then she goes to Dennis Quaid, and she says like a curse word in church or something, and he slaps her.
First,
It's like, why doesn't everybody in this movie beat up Julianne Hough?
Wow, that's the worst.
Yeah.
I already hate this movie.
Well, now you gotta watch it.
No, I'm not gonna watch it though.
And the famous tractor chicken scene
Mm-hmm.
changed to a bus race.
Ah,
They race buses
just like in Greece,
in a track.
What?
but not like in Greece.
What is it?
Yeah, Michelle,
I
you
know,
know,
I'm
if you're
not
not,
cultured.
you're gonna know Footloose.
So you remember how
Sean!
we were just talking about how Sora was better than Riku because he's focused on the prize? He wants to spend time watching this heartless dance that Jack's putting together.
Great.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
trying to save Kyrie. He's not doing anything.
He doesn't care about Kyrie.
But this sets the stage for why the Keyblade like betrays him in Hollow Bastion, I suppose.
well
So
done, Sora.
Yeah, and also why he's not a Keyblade Master now. It's because he doesn't deserve it.
I mean, all these new worlds have cool things, and I want to point out, although I'm never going to sway you into thinking one's better, that we are severely devaluing how cool it was to go to these worlds and have party members who were Disney characters the first time it happened.
Yeah.
Like, having Aladdin in your party's old hat by now because it's happened 4 times, but the first time was pretty cool.
Okay, Doctor.
Yeah, I liked it.
I liked it too.
I
Oh my
probably
god,
would've-
Aladdin, and he's fighting alongside me!
Does Jack join your party?
Yep.
So cute.
I never had any of them.
He's a spellcaster like Donald, except he's better in every way because he's not Donald.
Mix
Right.
them all together.
Look how cute he is. I love his voice.
Not to mention, this is the world that they got the tone right. You know, the tone and all the extra stuff that happens. It's like this was actually in this universe, and
yeah.
not like a feeble attempt at recreating Atlantis.
Like I
for
kind of,
example.
yeah, that one's bad. I also kind of felt like Agrabah was that way. I'm like, what am
Really
I
bland,
even looking
yeah,
at? Like
yeah.
this is boring and
There's not
old
enough
hat.
Agrabah content in it.
I know,
You,
nothing
you
going
see
on.
Jasmine once, Jafar's around a couple
Speaks
times,
for like a second.
but you're just fighting the Heartless in a generic-looking
Yeah.
scene
Yeah,
where
this has
there's
a story.
shops.
Things are going on and the characters are interacting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I like it.
And the story is it's doing its own thing. It's not
Right.
like a story of like, oh, Jasmine was kidnapped by
Again.
Maleficent.
It's not a
Like-
retread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem. Sora, would you like to
He's
come
so
along?
cute.
His voice
No,
is good too.
we
His
hate
voice
you,
is great.
Jack.
No, Jack's the best.
Jack, we hate you.
And
Kill
Sa-
yourself.
no.
Hi,
Look how
Donald.
tall
I
he is.
know.
He's so cute.
So he's got to be like, what, 8 feet tall?
Yeah.
Look at his like stance. He's so cute and like
I like his hands.
dainty. I know. Oh,
Like he's ready
Jack.
to point at something and kill it
Yes, I love him.
with fire.
The Pumpkin King.
There-
Pumpkin
I probably-
Music is great.
I probably told this story already. There was a interactive novel on the special edition of Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas. That's the name of the movie.
That's the one.
That's it. That book, it was like just like a visualization novel thing, was better than the whole movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I mean, the
movie's
movie is
so long. Holy crap.
It's really not though. Like you think it is because the pacing is so
Well, then
bad.
yeah.
It's
I
bad.
mean,
The pacing is really bad.
What's worse,
but-
if it's really long or if it feels like
Yeah.
it's way longer than it is?
Yeah.
Everything
Well,
will be
here's
fine.
a counter example.
nothing to worry
I didn't know that Guardians of the Galaxy was 2 hours long. I felt like I was in the theater for like half an hour. It was great because the
Yeah.
pacing was so good.
Yeah.
It's just
It is
amazing.
good. It is good.
It's amazing
It's
what
good,
pacing
but
can do.
it's great pacing, and it's not like The Dark Knight, which is a great movie, and if you go back and watch it, it's great now. But the first time you see it, you're kind of like, you don't know where it's going.
You know what?
and, like,
I feel that way with every Christopher Nolan movie.
You
Like
don't
I
know when
like
it's ending, yeah.
yeah.
and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like I'm being dragged through the movie. Like I feel like exhausted when I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Too. It's weird, and maybe it's because you don't know where until you're exerting a lot of like thought to think about where it's gonna go, or I don't know, but
I don't want to know exactly when the ending is, but I'd like to have some idea where I'm building to.
exactly, it feels like it's kind of an aimless shuffle, and then it leads to something like a climax. You know,
Yeah.
all of his movies do that. It's weird.
Even The Dark Knight Rises was kind of like that. Like
It
you,
was.
You knew obviously the climax was the climax, but it was like
Right.
extended.
It
You know what I
was.
mean? Yeah, it was long.
Yeah.
Inception didn't do that too bad though.
I thought
I
it
feel
did.
like I knew the pacing of Inception pretty well. I thought
I haven't only seen it twice. Maybe I should see, and I
twice should be enough though. That's a lot for a movie.
yeah, I don't know. know. The more I watch movies more than once, the more I realize I should probably watch more movies more than once.
It's true.
I rewatched Inglourious Bastards last weekend. Oh my god, it's so good. I've seen it probably 4 times, and I'm getting new things out of it, and it's even funnier and like more ridiculous than it was the first time I saw it.
I'm pretty sure most self-respectable movie reviewers watch it twice.
Yeah.
In a row.
They
and
really
then
should.
Yeah.
I don't know about in a row. I would be
Well,
exhausted.
they did in a, I mean, maybe not like, all right, done, but then like put it immediately back in. But like,
Yeah.
over the course of a couple
Yeah,
days or
yeah.
whatever, just boom, boom.
I think that's a good idea because I'm kind of dumb when it comes to watching
Okay.
movies. No, I am. Like, I'll watch them, and when I'm watching a movie, I don't think about what's going to happen. I just sit there and watch it. It's weird.
We have a coworker who's like, I always call the end of movies. Like, I know ahead of time. There's never been a movie I haven't called the ending for. And I'm like, okay. First of all, that's not true. Second of all, that's like you're thinking too hard about the movie then. If
You're
you're
not enjoying
trying to
it.
guess what the ending is. Like, just experience it.
Yeah. What's weird is that when I do try and guess, I'm always wrong.
Yeah.
It's really I'm not very good at guessing movies. I don't know.
The one difference, though, sometimes things will like hit me, like,
Oh, yeah.
and I'll be like, "Well, he's the bad guy." And when that happens, most of the time, I'm usually right.
Yeah. That actually is true, especially when you're not sure who the antagonist